guys, welcome. You're watching Rivals FM and this is the Doncaster Rovers playthrough the Rise to Glory. Today we're on episode 2, I believe. Yep, episode 82. And today we've got a game against West Ham. It's an important game, really. We are sitting 3 points behind Manchester United at present. They have a game in hand as well, so even more emphasis on actually winning this game. Plus, Manchester City are right on our arses at the minute, 1 point behind us, and again, they've got a game in hand. So we could slip down to third if Man United and Manchester City both win the games in hand, and would be 6 points behind Man United, 2 points behind Man City. So, yeah, we need to be winning West Ham. West Ham, we should have a good chance today, though, because they've not been doing too well. So when you look at the past form, in the past 3 games, I don't think they've won. They are 8th. So, yeah, they've drawn 2, lost 1 last 3 games, but they won the 2 previous games before that. So Southampton, Crystal Palace. Southampton is 7th, Crystal Palace is 12th. Newcastle and Leicester, where are they then? Newcastle 17th. Wow, so that's surprising that the lost to them, to be honest. Leicester 9th, similar sort of place, and Tottenham, they're not doing too well, are they? 10th. So there you go. Not overly impressive, are they, at the minute? I think what we'll do is, before we kick off and see what's actually gone off, we'll have a quick look and see some transfers that have gone off. So let's have a look at my transfer history. So Gaia's gone, £47.5 million to Monaco. What could I do? What to go? I gave him a promise. I didn't think Monaco would come in with that bid because they don't put them bids in for strikers, let alone fullbacks. Unfortunately, it's one of the best fullbacks on the game, so it's not been particularly great news for us. I mean, his scout report's not great, is it? 64. But we have replaced him. We brought in this Cano, which I think I touched upon him in the last episode. Not very bad at all, to be honest. The scouts absolutely love him. 5-star, told me to sign him at whatever cost. So I did. 25 million or something along them sort of lines. Value's gone to 35.5 million. I think it was minimum fee release clause that we triggered. But his physical's phenomenal. His mental's on... You hit and miss. Some are great, some are average, I'd say. So there is room to develop, but it's only 19, and it's potential 5-star, so it should do. Technicals need a lot of improvement, I'd say. The important one, crossing and I suppose passing as well, they're important, aren't they? They're 15 and 16, markings are 13, techniques are 13, tackling is 12, so it's not the worst, in all honesty. His first touch could do with a bit of improvement. I'm not sure what we're training him, or dribbling, yeah. Trying to improve his dribbling, because that's a 9, that could really do a little bit better, particularly with position, and the role we sort of ask him to play. So there you go. We touched upon Coyle, didn't we, in the last episode? Just backup, really, and he's quite happy to play that as well. Apart from that, yeah, we knew we got rid of Balde, didn't we? We weren't really getting the game time for him, so it didn't make any sense to hold on to him. Let's have a quick look at the schedule then and see what's happened then. So we lost to Man United, didn't we? Which was a bit of a shame. We came back and we played Stoke. Get the highlights going. I can't quite remember how it went here. It's been a few days since I picked this one up, to be honest. So let's see, order of the goals. It was a bit back and forth, really, wasn't it, to be honest? Like, were the 2 penalties at the end, were they missed? But, a solid performance, really. Defence really needs to step up. They are starting to concede a few goals, which is a little bit concerning. The strike force, they're doing well, obviously, because they're scoring plenty of goals, but not clicking as I'd like them to. Chance-wise, getting chances, but not always necessarily taking them. That week it's a little bit fortunate. It's kind of gone under the keeper. Very, very strange. But we'll take it. But yeah, I want to see the strike force improving a bit. I think the problem with that is I've not set myself up on my mind up in terms of who I actually want to be the starting 3. I mean, Keane's got to be there in centre, hasn't he? But then we've got Bonfrisco, Marquez, Forsey, Christopher. I kind of think Christopher's probably better suited to be the centre forward, but then again Forsey looks like he's one of the top strikers on the game so far. But I've been playing him as a poacher next to Keane, which makes me think, well, should I play Forsey as like the backup? But then again, wasting the talent, aren't we? So I'm thinking it's probably going to be Forsey, Keane, and Marquez, I think, because Bonfrisco's not been hitting goals in quite regularly, has he? So that's been a bit of concern. I mean, I've been mentioning that every episode, I think, for like the last 5 or 6 episodes. So that's been the issue with him. We then played basically a complete second string team here, if you can see. A few subs. I think Forsey came on, didn't he? And Christopher. No, obviously didn't. Lewis, Bonfrisco, and Pandoro came on. Pandoro, did I touch upon him? He's a youngster that signed. He's a hot prospect. I can't register him because I don't have. I don't have the registration space, because it's a foreign player, so I can't put him in it yet, but I think he's going to be a decent player. He's quite good in terms of backup. If Coyle's backup, he can play in the same team as Coyle plays in, because he can play Roman playmaker in the centre of the park, which is quite decent. So I'm quite happy with that one. So we had a game. I mean, James, he's a youngster, he's come in. He's not doing too badly. His stats looking quite good for a 16-year-old. Apart from that, I mean, you're probably familiar with all the names, aren't you? Capiteo comes back for cup games. Didn't do much in this game, though. Let's have a quick look at the goals, then. The thing where, I know one of the goals was a bit fortunate. I think Lamar made a mistake. It's like one of the few mistakes you'll see him make. Because it's phenomenal. I'm quite surprised with the team that they put out. They put out a really strong team. I think Pogba in the centre as well. There you go. That's a mistake from Lamar. Sepulveda just pounces upon it, gets the ball. Must have been a bad touch from Lamar, I imagine. But yeah, nice finish from Christopher. Then Forsey gets the second goal. At that point, 2-0 up. Approaching half time, they come back and get themselves a goal. Nice little bit of play. Just pass it round us, and then keeper comes out. And it's sort of like left up a little bit stranded because it's got two angles really, and he's got to cover there. They can't really do much about it. But I mean, it stayed that way for a long time, and then in 86th minute we went and scored and went 3-1 up at that stage. And they came back to 3-2. 88th minute, you're thinking, oh god, a little bit edgy. They're definitely scoring a few goals, but then we pulled it back. 90th minute, were it Forsey again? I'm not sure. It might were it Forsey? Yeah, just finished it off into corner. It's a nice finish from him. And there you go, we're playing it centre, like sort of Keane's role, but we can't play him there because Keane is clearly the better player into it, without doubt. So that was quite good. But yeah, like I said, I think trying to sort of like get some sort of familiarity, some sort of structure with strikers, I need to do that. I think I'm kind of set on it, and I suppose over the next few games we'll see that sort of development, won't we? So we're playing West Ham today. As we said, their form's a bit... It's not hit and miss, really, is it? It's just miss at the present. So we really should be getting a victory here more than anything, shouldn't we? Have I done my team? I don't think I've sorted my tactics. I haven't. I'm back in a second. So I'm sort of team out now then, guys. I did actually send forward a few days because I didn't actually realise I wasn't actually on the game day. So we're having a little bit of development, and we've sold Morey, £5 million. We had to contribute 17.25 thousand, in his, I think his weekly wages. He's gone to Brentford though, and we have drawn Brentford away in the cup as well. And they are a Premier League team, so we probably will be seeing him at some point. He were in our reserves. We just weren't playing him. We just didn't have a. Well, he wasn't even just playing him. He wasn't even registered in 25-man registration, so it was just pointless holding on to him. I tried to sell it. I even offered him out for absolutely zero. I didn't want to pay any wages, but they paid me £5 million now. They just came out of nowhere. I wasn't even expecting to sell him. But hey ho, we'll take it. So we'll have a look at the game today then. So a few unfit players. Etelvino's suspended. I think he's out for one game. Yeah, just for the next match. So we've had to play with Sepulveda. He's 90%. He really only won. Force is a little bit knackered as well, but he shouldn't really feel it's a striker. So we've got Roberto in there. Sepulveda right back. Ilita and Ega centre-back partnership. Lewis on left because Cano's 92%. I'll probably bring him on at some point, maybe. We'll see. I don't know. It's not overly knackered, is it? But, Cano is probably the one I want to go with. You know what? No, I'm going to do it. Yeah, sort it. And he plays as a wing-back, so there we go. I mean, neither of them are wing. Look at back line. None of them's natural, are they? I think that's taken a little bit of the familiarity off. So we've got the regular three of Eduardo, Brigantia, Montano in centre, Marquez, Keane and Forsey up top. But that's the three I said I want to go with. As you can see, there's not really much familiarity, so don't expect a lot of goals, I would say, in this game. Apart from that, I've got Coyle on bench, Lemaire, Fossum, Christopher, Bonfrisco, Mancini and Lewis. So let's crack on with it, shall we, guys? It's just sorting out that strike force, isn't it, really? Well done, assistant manager. You were coinage there, didn't you, pal? So, yeah, I mean, Keane is... I think Keane is best used as an inside forward, isn't he? But we don't use that. So we're not going to use that. So it's either a poacher or a complete... Oh, God, he's got a bloody knock. Tight groin. Best take him off, Anna. Let's watch this highlight first, though. Oh, no. I'll take him off. It's not even worth risking, is it? Not in the slightest. Tight groin's only going to get worse. That's not something you really want to be running off, is it? It'll probably be out for about a week, I think, if we take him off now. We've still got the ball, though, with highlights continuing here. Got Marquez, nice little turn. Bappos Keane, it's just over, guys. Not bad. I've had two shots. I'm say we're looking dangerous. 2 shots in 7 minutes, but they've both been off target, so maybe not. Oh, bloody hell, Chicharito. Hernandez, woo. It's forced to save out Roberto. I wasn't really expecting that. He had 2 players on him. Did well to get the shot away, really, didn't he, in honesty? So Pereira's taking... I guess that's the Manchester United Pereira, is it? Mancini heads it away. There's no one really clearing up the loose ball, though, is there? Which allowed them just to come straight back onto us. Reece Oxford, surprisingly, he's still there as well. Must be developing well in his position, then. Ooh, Pereira's had a strike from about 18, 20 yards out. Offside, apparently, wasn't it? No, I think it's just indicating it's the goal kick into. Who's Van Drongelen? Yeah, no special, is it? We should be putting these to bed, really, shouldn't we? Oh, Keane's just like completely turned away there. He's not really concentrating on play. But they're on the attack now. Bloody hell, look at that Chicharito and aches the space. He's put it out. We're fortunate there, guy. Very fortunate. Defender just pushed up and just left him there. Reminds me of the old German team with the tactic they used to use when they did they win the World Cup? No, I don't think they won it in 2006, did they? I think that's what I'm thinking of. Oh, nearly fortunate there with Keane. Forsey! Please up a back post. Marquez is just alert there, isn't he? Pounces on the loose ball and places back post to Forsey. Moving him to first, first place. Apparently, so I don't know if Manchester United are either losing or maybe they got the late game. It's quite possible they got the late game. So they probably are... probably got 2 games in hand, haven't they? Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's only 3 games playing at the present, so that's it. Oh, at least it's their player injured, not ours. That game was from Liverpool. No, it's not. Is it Argentinian? That guy, 29 years old. Helder Costa plays it back. It's a bit of a wild ball, isn't it? Though that one. Pickford's had to come out of his comfort zone to collect the ball, though. He surfed it straight back to him. It's the longest 1-2 you'll ever see in your life. Pereira's on the ball. Oh, it's a great ball to Chicharito. Roberto, below me neck. I'm not sure. I must have had a bit of sting on that one to force him to save it like that, or to parry it. Really, it looks like they're taking the game to us. It looks like maybe a little bit fortunate to sort of maintaining the lead here. Then, so Striker's not really trying to get ahead on it. That will force it as well. Maybe a little bit of slack to him because he has scored the goal, hasn't he? Saying it was handed to it on it was served to him on a plate, I should say. Look at that Forsey. He's not switched on. What is going on? I'm gonna do generically across the whole team, demand more, even though I think it's the strikers that need to be playing better at the press and maybe a little bit from defence as well. It's good. I can't complain. I can't complain about our defence. Well, our whole team's just been playing dog turd, aren't they? So we can't complain. I still think it's early though, isn't it? 33 minutes, and we have got the talent in our team to come back from this and actually get the victory. So I'm not really concerned just yet. I am concerned that we're not playing well. We need to start performing a little bit better. I've got a feeling if it stays like this at half time, we'll give them a rollicking. I think they'll improve. I think that'll be the boot up the backside that they need. We are out playing them though. If you look at the stats, 9 shots to 6. We're also out fouling them as well. So Cano 6.5. It's not doing great there, is it? There you go. That's what he needs to do, the assistant manager. That's the reaction he needs to spark. We're going to make some changes in a minute as well. I think we'll have a look now, to be honest, because Marquez maybe for Bonfrisco, I think. I know we used to play Bonfrisco on the left. I'm going to stick him there for now, then, because I think he's right-footed. He is, so maybe that's best for him. Anyone else, really? Maybe not. Matano for Lemaire. We'll go with that. So we've made 3 substitutions there. We've got no other options. So this has got to work, otherwise we're just stuck. It didn't help us that Illy got injured straight away. I think Illy must be a highly influential player for our performances. Because we seem to play a lot better with him than without him. Oh, we're lucky. I say we're lucky there, but Lemaire just decides to gift it back straight to him. Yeah, that's it. Stay on him, Torrenegra. Well done. It's covered by Mancini there then. Roberto hoofs it up. It's headed straight down by Keane. It's their play though. We're giving him every opportunity to come back into the game, aren't we? It's a save by Roberto. I'm not sure he needed to save that there. It looked like it was going off target to me. It looks like we're maybe throwing this game away completely. Chasing it down. There you go. Torrenegra took a step back, just watched the ball come loose and he got it, and that was the end of the highlight then. So it's 1-1 at Preston. Nothing much is really happening well here, is it? 10 shots to 8, so they're in a few, but I mean, we should be scoring more as well here. Oh, that's a good goal. It's Mancini. He stepped in for Illy. Maybe not performing as adequately as defensively with his defensive duties, but he's definitely stepping up at the plate with the corners there, isn't he? Getting head to him, putting it, lofting it over at keeper. It's 2-1 now, so it puts us in a good position there. We must move back up into first place, I imagine, because no one else is playing. Don't gift him a goal now, though. Come on, lads, concentrate. Oh, God, that's a good save. Let's give him a little shout out. Concentrate, guys. This is yours for the taking. You lose this one, it's entirely your fault. 11 shots to 10, though. It's a more even game than it started off. So they're definitely coming straight back into it, aren't they? They've definitely got a foot through the door here, aren't they, in terms of getting a second goal. So it's going to be coming at some point. It's a great tackle by Torrenegra. Cano, the young man, the young New guy, plays it out to Forsey though, so we did alright on ball there. It's back to Forsey, heads it to Keane. Oh, it's by the defenders, that's beautiful! His finish, not quite so though. He did well though, you don't regularly see like a man beat two players like that, do you, on Football Manager? To Renega, back to Roberto, hoofs it up top. We're relying on Keane to get onto the end of it, and he did. Bonfrisco really didn't do much with it though. The defence really got back into position, and Forsey at the back post. It's a great opportunity. He's put it over there. We may be resenting him for that one though. If it goes, if West Ham do manage to come back into it. Who's this guy? Pedro. Rui Pedro. Oh God, that'd be unfortunate, wouldn't it? Did our player get a foul there? Kind of looked like he may well have. See, Cano's a little bit knackered now, isn't he? Cano. I don't know. Whatever comes to mind. Indeed, he's supposed to be a wonder kid on this game, isn't he? Not too bad. Here, we can extend the lead here in the dying seconds. Oh, he's just wide by Bonfrisco. On his favoured foot as well, his right foot. You thought he'd have pulled it across and got the goal there. But we've won 2-1. I did say don't expect a lot of goals because they're not familiar either, this right fours. They're not familiar with each other, so it's a little bit of work to go before they get that familiarity together, isn't there? So let's have a look then. So we are top then. Manchester United are 2 games in hand, so they could push it above us. Same in Manchester City then, so they could go 2 points ahead. Man United could go 6 points ahead. Chelsea are 4 points behind us, but they don't have a game in hand, so we're looking pretty for third place at the least. Although these sort of teams do tend to maybe drop 1 or 2 points. Fixtures-wise, who have they got then? Man City, West Brom. Ooh, Man United, Tottenham. So Tottenham not doing too well, are they, though? So I've got a feeling Man United probably will take them to task there. So we'll have a look and see what we've got schedule-wise. We'll come back to next Champions League. I think it's got to be the Champions League, hasn't it, guys? Yeah. We'll come back for Champions League, guys. So I'm going to leave it there for today's episode. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, smash that like button, show some support. Comments and questions, you know where they go, guys, in the comment section down below. And hopefully I'll see you next episode. Thanks for watching.